Block B. And I just spoke with a financial counselor. And it's interesting that many of us do not plan for retirement. Very small percentage of people are prepared for retirement, and they have to work and work and work all the way up into their golden years. I can remember my dad telling me, save your money, get a savings account. And I remember old folks, I call them old, I was a little kid, it was like, put your money in the bank, save your money. I'm like, I'm about to buy some shoes, buy me a leather jacket, buy me a guitar, go get me a bicycle. I'm not saving my money, I'm spending it. Little did I know that I would be understanding that wisdom, hindsight wisdom. I see now what they were trying to teach me. I see now what they were trying to teach me and what they were trying to prepare me for. Life in my golden years. So I do have a retirement. I do have funds set aside. I do have a program that they're working out for me, but it is not as nice as it would have been if I would have listened. It's funny how we gain knowledge as we get older and as we experience things. So much, if I could just turn back the hands of time with the knowledge that I have now and take this knowledge back 40, 50 years, I'd be a millionaire. But guess what? Everyone can say that. Everyone can. So let's start off with maintaining our place of employment. Let's start off with maintaining our jobs. If you come in late, you're likely to lose your job if you're consistently late. If you're disrespecting the boss, you're liable to lose your job. For example, the boss comes in and says, "Oh, excuse me, sir, I need you to finish this report by tomorrow." "I'm busy. I'm not doing a report. You see, I'm busy." You're probably going to be fired. If you are harassing the ladies in the front office, you're making lewd comments, you're probably going to be fired. If you're stealing from the company, you're probably going to be fired. Maintain your job. Now, seasoned employees who have been working with the company for several years and they have 10, 20, 30, 40 years of experience they're not going to lose their job over something silly, like some kind of harassment case or doing something stupid on the job. They're not. But the youth, the young people who are not seasoned, sometimes they don't make wise decisions. Let me give you an example. A friend of mine worked at Chick-fil-A. He was the manager of a Chick-fil-A restaurant. And a young man was preparing a chicken biscuit, and he dropped the biscuit on the floor. So he looked around, didn't see anybody looking. He picked the biscuit up, wiped it off, put it in the bun, wrapped it up, put it in the paper, and kept on working. Well, my friend said, "Hey, Jeffrey, get over here. Go in my office." Jeffrey went in the office, and then my friend, who was the manager at the time, went, got the biscuit, he eyed it, put it in the garbage can. He came back to the office. Guess what happened to Jeffrey? "Jeffrey, you're fired. If you steal money from the company and you are found guilty, you're going to get fired. If you continually come in late, you're going to be fired. If you disrespect the boss, don't tell me what to do. You see, I'm working over here. I got enough to do." Are you serious? Pack your things. You're out of here. Now, work, a way of living, income, stability is critical. It's critical. It's critical to our quality of life. Some that make more money and they've invested wisely and they've spent their money wisely and they saved wisely, their quality of life is going to be better or higher than someone that did not make wise decisions. Sometimes it's not decisions. Sometimes it's where you came from. Sometimes if your parents are millionaires and they hand you 3 or 4 million to get started, what's the excuse? We have some brilliant minds, some young people that are brilliant, but they just did not get that opportunity. There's been cases in the past where famous actors and actresses, rich people, paid to have their son or daughter put into elite universities when they did not have the academic ability or the academic credentials to be enlisted or to be enrolled in this college or university. But because their parents had the money, they were able to get them in. On the other hand, we have some young people who are brilliant in math, brilliant in their creativity, brilliant in their comprehension of the sciences, but they come from a mid-class family or middle-class family where they do not have $10, $20, and $30,000 to pay for their child to go to school. So what do? So decision making at this point is critical. Having children and preparing them for their futures, their academic futures and their work futures and their futures, and just coping with their surroundings and with other people that they come in contact with. Preparing our youth, giving them wisdom, turning them away from mistakes that we've made in the past, all critical and all crucial. Jobs are affected by your educational level and experience level. There was a time in the past where you could just be skilled. Skilled labor was respected more. I remember when I was in school, they had industrial arts where they taught you HVAC, electronics. They taught you how to work on automobile mechanics, specialize in this. And a lot of our people could graduate from high school and get nice jobs, obtain nice jobs where they worked with their hands. Now those type of jobs have been taken out of the school system and put at the technical college level or training level or an 18-month program where you have to come up with money to be able to get in the program, get out of the program, and get a job. Some say it's by design to stifle the growth and the progress of a certain demographic, and some say get over it. The jury is still out on that. Another thing affecting your ability to get employment is your legal history. A friend of mine, when he was a teenager, he was involved in an assault where the kids were playing, they were jumping people, hitting them in the head and taking their money. But the last person that they hit in the head, and they took his money and started laughing, they looked back and the man didn't get up. The man died. Witnesses there identified the young people that were involved, and my friend is still suffering from the decision he made 50 years ago. He is an entrepreneur pretty much for the rest of his life. He's a free man, but when they check his records and it goes back, it happened when he was 17 or 18, it's on there. Accessory, felony murder. He's done. Your legal history follows you. I was teaching my students in class today. I was telling them that when you're born, when you come from the hospital, you were issued a social security number. This social security number follows you and tracks you as a United States citizen for the rest of your life. It tracks your credit, it tracks your legal history, it tracks where you've lived, and it tracks where you've worked. If you commit a crime in Georgia and you steal $50,000 and you run to California, and they can't find you, they don't know where you are. Well, as long as you don't run your social security number, and I shouldn't be telling this because some criminals, they're not smart, they don't know this. As long as you don't run your social security number, they basically can't find you. You spend that $50,000 and you eat off of that, you get you an apartment, you get a little odd job, you try to finagle through the system. And some people have gotten away with some heinous crimes. But what happens after 5, 10, 15 years? They say, you know what, let me run my social and see what happens. You run your social security number, it flags Georgia, Georgia calls California, they come out there and they pick you up, handcuff you, and fly you back to Georgia to pay for your crimes, even though it was 15 years ago. That social security number is something else. I had my kids laughing. I told them if I ever did something wrong, committed a crime at work, I said I'm going to go home and lay out my keys to my cars, lay out my credit cards, and put the names on who I want to have my cards and my money, who's going to come in the house and try to buy the house or live here and pay the mortgage, how to pay the mortgage, and call all of my best friends and family members and tell them, I'm gone, I'll see you. I'll hopefully get that done before the police pull up and take me away. Is that going to happen? No, 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 no. Like the Winans sang no back in 1980. No, we're not going out like that. I believe I could call myself a law-abiding citizen. I've had some close calls and some experiences, but basically, I'm going to obey the law because I like freedom. I like opportunity. I like the life that the Lord has blessed me to have. Well, stay out of jail, get a job, and keep your job. When you're young, don't expect, unless you're a millionaire or the child of a millionaire, don't expect to jump into employment and they just shower you with millions of dollars. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Step by step, make good decisions, respect those around you, respect authority, trust the Lord and all the things that you do, and it's going to work out all right. I'm Doc V. I'm Doc V. Handle your business. I'll see you next time.